My name is Eritrea, some of you people might know me. If you don't, let me tell you my life story. I go way back, but I'm only 20 years old with a history full of violence. Always got attacked when out the world was cold, everybody kept a silence. All my sisters got raped and my brothers got killed, I didn't hear any UN sirens. But now when I'm fine, Bisha gave me a go mind. They wanna keep me out of balance. Once met this person called Italy, he wanted to mix with me. Britain said he was gonna fix me, instead he took a piss on me. Sold me to Ethiopia, non-stop hit on me. Ethiopia, he forced me to speak his language. Told me what was right and wrong in my zone. He only created damage so I couldn't sleep in that in my own home. Tried to control my people who wasn't equal and I was all alone. Then suddenly 1961, my son Idris Howard took up a gun and started my revolution. In the beginning there were few, but after blue I had a whole crew fighting for my contribution. They made a group for me called EPLF. Told me, Eritrea, we'll be down with you until the death. Think about your health before myself, and one day I will show you well. They had underground schools so the next generation wouldn't become fools. Made their own politic and rules. Being afraid wasn't an option to choose, and I knew that I wouldn't lose when I heard two brothers' courage. The upper side of blues, one saying Alhamdulillah, the other one Bismillah with the Memphis Udus. Cause I got Jesus and Muhammad in my roots. They had zero in the bank, destroy the enemy's tank, told the Bilash. Fixed it up with no education, Ethiopia they were chasing, hollering out in Hafash. They were amazing, America, Russia, Ethiopia, all these nations, that was what they were facing, but they kept on tracing, cause around the mountain, better time was waiting. Unstoppable was what they became, they were hot like flames, so I gave them the name. Yikalo, 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 Jacob had taken my load. Now I do not fight I be alone, I be alone. So, second verse, this is how it go. I remember lay low with your Hollywood Rambo struck with ammo. I got a real hero called Yikalo and Congo. Word to blow, afraid no, his glow and flow nobody can follow, and that's for sure. All your American soldiers are ridiculous. Even my sisters are more reckless. And if you don't believe this, then check this. You gotta respect this. In the 80s, my ladies was running AK-47 as a necklace. That's the best shit. Now all my African friends wanna look alike. Lucky I saved me. But remember Yikalo took my fight, not the way he follows me. You see, mama told me to be brave, don't be a wannabe. African country stuck in the same cave, but Yikalo gave me a key. They choose to be a slave for this European industry. They only wanna keep you in the grave instead of thinking free. My dear Yikalos, thank you for what you gave. You will always be my memory. And I know when some of you died, you did fly high up to the sky, should I say semi? But you would say, well, Yanni, come, try. If you wanna cry. Now I got the wild side where to fly, send your ass back and way, bye. And every day they try to hold down my satisfaction. Every time I make some good actions, they give me these fake sanctions. But we all know the reason I got accused is because I refused not to be used. And I ain't confused back then, my friend, when I got abused. You sit back then amused. So my people, don't only think about me on the 24th of May, because this was a struggle for 30 years the world wanted to play. Remember to pray for all the family blood we had to pay. F-U-C-K, what you N-F-N-C and N have to say. Shabia, you can stay. If it wasn't for these guys, you wouldn't be standing here today and say I'm a YPFD DJ.